On this week's Dead Center, I'm going to give you an easy tip that's going to guarantee that you're as accurate as you are when you leave your house when you go on your next hunt. And this tip is going to be to make sure that you check your rangefinder with all the other rangefinders that are in camp. Most importantly, your guide or your outfitter or the buddy that's going to be behind you, because this has actually been a mistake I've made on 2 different occasions. I've gone out, I've been in a hunting situation where I kept my rangefinder at my pocket. The animal came in, I drew back and I looked at my buddy and said, "How far is it?" And he told me, and when I shot, I wasn't very close at all. And honestly, it took us a couple months to figure that out. It was actually several months later when we were at a target archery event, when we were out there and realized that our 2 rangefinders were about 3 yards difference. And then we looked back, and once we looked at that tape, we realized, dang, that's almost exactly how far off I was on that animal that you gave me the range on. The next time was, I was actually on a mule deer hunt with a buddy of mine from Denmark, and we got in on this muley buck, and I was all pretty much locked and ready to go, so I just said, "Tell me how far he is." And he said 40, and when I pulled back and I shot, I barely nicked that thing, and I was like, what the heck? Animal ran off. I turned around, I said, "How far did you say it was?" He said 40, and I ended up getting my rangefinder up and I ranged, and I said, "Dude, it's like 44, and then that's when we realized he was giving me yardage in meters, not in yards. So once again, if we would have just taken the time to kind of, while we're all out there practicing those first days, just grab a couple rangefinders and check, or even when you're out with your guide that first day, just say, "Hey, let's both range that tree," and make sure that our rangefinders are the same, because having both your rangefinders calibrated, or at least knowing the difference, can definitely make or break any hunt.